Hey everyone, so today's going to be my foundation routine, and to be honest, I've been putting this video off a lot even though it's been requested because my skin's been really bad and I did film it a couple times and I just didn't like the way it looked. So I'm going to do it this time. I'm going to upload this one. So I'm just going to go through what I do every day for my foundation. I like to take a lot of time on my foundation because I feel that it is the most important, but I'll try to speed it up a little bit for you guys today. So I'm just going to show you all the products and kind of go through it. First things first, you want to pin your hair back and wash your hands. If you're going to do what I'm going to do, I use my hands a lot for a lot of the, foundation and stuff because I feel that it goes on better than using a brush. So yeah, I guess let's get started. I already did my eye makeup and my brows, and I'm just going to be priming. I already put on my lotion, which is the Olay Complete, and I really love this stuff. So I'm going to be using Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, and basically I just put this under my eyes. Let me just rotate my mirror. Okay, now you can see me. I just take a little bit and just kind of put it underneath and then kind of bring it down onto my cheeks. I don't really put it anywhere else because it kind of makes me a little bit oily. But I feel that the cheeks and under the eyes are where I want my foundation to stay on the most, and my concealer. So definitely that's where I like to concentrate it. So once you've done that, I am now going to use my concealer as I throw that. I'm going to be using my MAC concealer. It's NW20. And I'm just going to be putting this under my eyes and on any obvious problem areas. And you don't want to cake this up. And I just use my middle finger. And for me, I have like these lines that like go underneath my eyes that make them really dark. So I just try to go along that line and then kind of blend it out from there. And then I always go right up underneath. I hate when people don't do that. It really bugs me. And then just in that corner. I do the same for this eye. This eye's worse for me. This eye gets a lot darker. And definitely remember to get up in that corner. I'm trying to hurry this along. I feel like this video is going to be forever. And I usually do my eye makeup last. I don't really care about fallout, and I don't know, I just feel that it looks better when I do it that way. So I'm not really used to like going up to the liner, so just making sure I'm doing it okay. Alright, so now that that's done, I'm just going to do some problem areas under the nose, and then any obvious kind of blemishes. And it doesn't have to be perfect because you're going to blend it out with the foundation. I really like this concealer as like a base because it really does hold up when you put stuff over top of it. So next I'm going to be using my foundation, and this is my Natural FX. It's a water-based foundation, and I'm in the color E10. And I really love this. You really don't need a lot of it. So I'm just going to be taking this and putting a bit on my hand. You really don't need a lot. I might need a little bit more than that, but not really. So I'm just going to take this on my finger, and I start on my cheeks, and I just kind of blend out from there. The thing that I love about this foundation is that you can really build it up. You can make it light coverage and just put it on a few spots on your face. You don't have to cover your whole face, and it still looks like you have a smooth complexion, or you can build it up to really heavy coverage. I really love that about this foundation. And it's not orange, which we like, and it just feels really nice on your skin. It doesn't feel heavy. It's kind of like a sticky consistency, I would say, but and like it stays like that on your face until you set it with a powder. So don't be discouraged if you try this and it feels really weird. You have to set it with a powder for it to have its full effect. I'm like sniffling. So definitely give this foundation a try. It's really easy to match your skin color because they have so many different options with this. And you have to make sure to really get up to the hairline. In all the other videos I filmed, I would miss a spot with like my foundation, or like my blush wouldn't be blended, and I just wouldn't upload it. And I'm like never a perfectionist with my videos. Usually I don't even watch them before I upload them, but But the foundation ones, I don't know. I was like going crazy with it. Okay, and then just make sure that you blend. I just kind of go underneath my neck and then up to the ear so that you don't have the horrible lines. So just do that on both sides. Okay, so now that that's done, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do another layer of concealer, and for me it doesn't look cakey when I do it, but you have to be really careful. And this is the Clinique Quick Corrector. It has a doe foot applicator. I just take it and like roll it on the back of my hand, and just like that, and I basically just put this underneath my eyes. This is a lot lighter of a concealer than the other one, as you can see, so it kind of gives more of a highlighting effect, and it works great with the cream underneath it. So I like to put this and then kind of like drag it down a little bit, just like that. On the other side, again, this is the worst eye, so I like to put a little more effort into this one to make it pretty. Okay. And I'm just going to get a little bit more of that concealer on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to do a little bit of problem areas that I covered up with the other one earlier. I like to put this right above my brows too, because I do get red there and I feel that it highlights them. I don't know if that's true or not, but I do it anyway. Okay, so once that's done, I'm going to set my concealer, and to do that I use Powderflage by Benefit, and I really love this stuff. It's just like a setting powder, and again, I just take my finger in it and I just dab it underneath my eyes, and you can really tell that this sets it, and it really does last all day, and I really love it. So I just put this right under my eyes just for extra setting coverage. It says that it has like reflex in it and it like lightens, but I don't really feel that it does. I just really feel that it sets and lasts all day. So I don't feel like it claims to do everything that it says, but I would buy this product again. I think it works really well, and it's part of my everyday routine. So I just set underneath my eyes with that. Next, I'm going to be using a powder. You can use any powder. I kind of go between powders. Right now I'm really into my Too Faced. It's called Amazing Face Powder. I really like it, but I use, sometimes I use Bare Minerals over top for really full coverage, or I'll use like a Clinique powder to just dust over. So this is in the color Vanilla Cream, and I'm just going to take my big fluffy brush. This is the Flawless Face brush from Bare Essentials, and I just swirl, tap, and then I just kind of buff all over my face. The good thing about this powder is it doesn't make you cakey at all, and it just really sets that foundation. Like I said, if you don't set it, it'll feel like still like wet, I guess. If you set it, it just gives you a really flawless look. So just make sure you don't miss any spots. I'm going to go underneath the neck a little bit. And make sure you do like really light. You really don't want to rub with this, or you'll irritate your face. So you just want to lightly dust this, but keep going over it so that it blends in your skin and just doesn't sit on top. But you don't want to do it hard or rough or anything like that. Okay, so once that's done, that's basically the face makeup. Now I'm just going to go into blush and stuff, just to show you what I do. So next, I like to take a cream blush. This is a recent purchase for me, but I always take a cream blush, and this is in Tickle Me Pink from MAC. And I take a 187, it's the Duo Fiber brush, or the Skunk brush. What I do is I just kind of swirl it in. You can see it gets it on the end and it's really bright. I really feel that a cream blush, and you're just stippling it on just like that, really, really helps your blush last so much longer. Like ridiculously longer. It'll last all day with a cream blush underneath. This just provides a really great base. for whatever color you want. And if you feel that that is at all too bright, what I do sometimes, if I go a little heavy on it, is I go back in with the powder, and I just brush it over top of that, and then put the blush on top. And it kind of gives you, or you can just leave it like this, and that'll give you more of like a natural kind of like been in the cold look. And then go over with the blush. My hair's all static. So I'm just going to go over top of this with a blush, and the blush I'm going to be using is the Sephora Blush Me in number 4, and I'm going to be doing a review on this. I really love this. I'm just going to be using a Benefit Slant Powder Brush, and I'm just going to take it, tap off the excess, and then just kind of in circular motions as I pick a brush hair off, just kind of go up to the temples like that. The same on the other side. And you can use any powder brush for this. I like the feel of this brush. It works really well with this blush. It's a very soft synthetic brush. But any brush will do. So once you've done that, I'll show you how I bronze first, and then I'll highlight. Usually, sometimes I'll do blush first and then bronze, or bronze and then blush. I'm going to be using my Bobbi Brown bronzer in Golden Light and my Kabuki brush from Sephora. It's number 05. And lately I haven't been bronzing, but when I do, I just take a tiny bit of this and go onto my temples, top of my forehead, my nose, and then right down here. And then just connect it toward the temples. I feel that this is going to come out splotchy. And that's also the other thing with the foundation. If you don't set it really well, your other powders will come out really blotchy on your face because it like clings to it. So make sure that you fix that. Okay. So once that is all blended in, the last step, this is optional. I really only do this at night, and this is to highlight. And I don't like to be glittery, but I love this highlighter. It's from e.l.f. and it's in Gotta Glow. And I take the e.l.f. blush brush and I just kind of tap it in there, and I just go right underneath, kind of my eye right on top of my cheekbone, and that's it. Okay, and then usually I'll just kind of smooth out my concealer with my fingers to just make sure that everything is staying put. And that is it. That is my foundation tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, please let me know. And yeah, I think that's it. I really, fingers crossed, hope I like this video, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.